So when was looking for location and I saw this space, and there was an office here. It was a law firm that had the space. So there were, small rooms. But as soon as I walked in, I saw those windows, and I said, "Oh my God, this is what I need. I want my patient facing the view." And then I knew I wanted something very open because of those windows. I wanted to keep that feeling in the whole office. I want a lot of glass and open, and that's how we came with the color scheme, which was very light. We have white, glossy white cabinets, and so that the idea was kind of a spa looking, very open, soothing, and at the same time, of course, extremely modern and clean. We wanted something that's extremely pleasant aesthetically, that will show the patients or help the patient feel that they're in high care practice.
So it's been a joy to work with Dr. Papiernik. He came to us with a vision. He really had in mind what he wanted to accomplish for his patients and for his staff. He wanted to have an atmosphere that patients could walk into, feel welcome, look professional, look high-end, because that's the level of care that he's providing. What helped with us is we really were able to listen to him closely. And the more we listened to him, we were able to present him with physical factors that would basically complement what he was looking for, particularly in ergonomics. With regards to the cabinetry customization, he had some highly customized areas that we needed to address. The sterilization center wasn't your ideal 12-foot stock run, so we had to make sure we incorporated hands-free, the water system from VistaPure, and all the modules that they needed for wrap and to get through the clean to dirty stage in a way that they could, knowing that he was going to have it ever present with glass in front of it, fully in the open for the patients to see. We had to make sure that it flowed correctly. And he had a highly customized area in mind that maybe we incorporate into more of our designs.
One of the aspect of the design of the office was to make sure that the sterilization unit was placed in the right location for access for the staff, that when we work in the patient's room, they can go to it fast within a couple of steps without having to go around the office. We placed it at this location behind me and custom made it to fit the size that we had available in the design, and it's working very well. We find it so pretty and so high tech that we decided to keep glass in front of it, that it's visible. Patients love looking at it. They are reassured. Sometimes they constantly ask, why is it a red and blue light? So we explain to them it's a sterilization code for us to know what's clean and dirty, and that everything is organized from the dirty side to the clean side.
In the operatories, the ceiling heights weren't particularly high, so we did customize the height of the rear cabinets. We did utilize every piece of the side cabinetry to make sure that he could have organization, running inventory in the operatories, instead of his staff having to exit the room to go back to the storage area to bring things into the rooms.
Yeah, so the cabinets are designed in a way that we can fit inside everything, every supply, everything that we need when we do dentistry. The cabinetry with Pelton and Crane has all the electronics incorporated, like all the wiring. So that makes a big difference because we use a lot of high-tech equipment that needs, wiring, USB connection, HD video connection, and it makes a big difference. And they're very solid.
In working with Dr. Papiernik, it became evident very early that he had major goals for this practice, and it was a high-end practice, and that there wasn't going to be anything that was a shortcut for him. He was not going to accept anything less than a perfect match of his vision, and by listening very, very closely, we found a way to make sure that our aesthetics, our function, and most importantly, our ergonomics all fit his needs.
I was very impressed with Pelton and Crane. They had all the equipment that I needed and the type of cabinetry and equipment I wanted, but also I could see that they were very open to make it work for me, like to customize units, customize looks. I guess it's a leap of faith. You buy the equipment and you believe in those arguments, but when you work with it, you see it's true. And it's amazing how designing this office with a lot of ergonomic, background, it really changed my practice. I had a really strong feeling that Pelton and Crane was going to stand next to me from the day one of the design and the office concept to a year later when I need to address something that's maybe not working the best for me and I need to do a little, replacement or something. And it has been the case. They were very, very present during the design stage and present during installation of the equipment, and have been present since. I moved here a year and a half ago. So that was definitely a successful story in picking Pelton and Crane.